and blessings, everyone. Welcome back to the Humble Servants Homestead, guys. Today I am super excited to be bringing you along for an unboxing of some products that we've received from a company named Forjars. Now, in the last couple of videos, I'm quite sure you guys have seen Mike and MJ working super hard to get our gardening areas together, clearing out weeds and killing weeds and clearing out area and space for this upcoming gardening season, where we plan to utilize that space for tons of produce to grow this year. Now, in doing that, I'm also responsible for clearing out a lot of the older produce that we have from last year's growing season that we've had in bulk in our freezers over the last few months. So we have tons of callaloo and other greens, there's cranberries in there, and all kinds of stuff that needs to be canned and processed and moved to our pantry area to make space in our freezers for the things that we plan to put in there from this upcoming growing season. So this little box here, I know that it's packed full of a whole bunch of supplies that is going to help me to get that old produce processed and out of our freezers. So without further ado, let's get to unboxing. Okay, now guys, this box is very weighty, especially for the size that it is, so I'm excited to see what's inside of it. Okay, so let's get it open and start to unpack, shall we? Okay, let's get it opened. So we have a nice little letter. Dear valued Forjars customer, thank you for your support. You may have noticed the difference in the way that your lids came packaged. Unfortunately, we were sold out of our 150 pack of lids. To save you time so that you do not need to wait for restock, we have sent you smaller quantity boxes, but it will be more lids than you had originally ordered. Thank you for your understanding as we work to restock. So nice little note. Okay, so inside we have two, it looks like, resting towels. And so let's open up one to see what the wording on it says. And it says, always pops, canning is easier with Forjars. And so we have two of those. Definitely will come in handy as we take hot jars out of the canner to rest on the counter. Okay, so I'm assuming this must be, wow, okay. So I'm assuming this must be what they were referring to in the letter, because as you can see, they've sent us several of the regular mouth canning lids. Okay, so lots of regular mouth canning lids. Oh, we also have a vacuum sealer. Now, I'm super excited to see this in the box because as you guys know, we live in the middle of nowhere. We're not surrounded by any stores, and so for us to go to purchase things from a store, it takes a collective effort. It's what I like to call field trips. We have to make sure that we plan accordingly so that we could go to several different locations to pick up the things that we need all in one trip to keep us from having to waste gas and drive long distances every day. So I know this is going to come in handy for me when I go pick up large quantities of flour or rice or dried beans and things of that nature, and I have to store them away so that they're not eaten up by moths and weevils and things of that nature. So super excited to get this vacuum sealer. That's going to come in handy. Okay, so we also have a large box of canning lids, and these are wide mouth, and this is a 100 count box of lids. So wide mouth canning lids in a 100 count box. Okay, and we also have canning lids and bands. This is a 12 count box. It includes the lids, but it also includes 12 bands to go with those, and this is the wide mouth. And they've also included canning lids, regular mouth, 12 bands and 12 lids. So I have them in wide mouth and I have them in regular. Okay, and last but not least, they included a cute little keychain. Okay, so I am super excited to be receiving all of these items. I know they're definitely going to come in handy when I start to can up the things that are in the freezer, and I'm excited to bring you guys along with that as well. I'm excited to be partnering with Forjars, and I look forward to putting these lids, bands, and supplies, just, you know, in general, to use to kind of see how they hold up, especially compared to the other quality of the brands that we're used to using. Okay, so simple unboxing. I'm glad you guys stopped by and came along with me. Stay tuned for the next video where I'm going to be putting some of these items to use. Okay, thank you guys so much for stopping by the Humble Servants Homestead. Peace and blessings to each and every one of you. Don't forget to keep a smile on your face. You be happy, you be cheerful, and I'll see you in the next video.